Welcome to my presentation. My name is Patricia Cantori, and I'm the instruction designer at Full Sail University. Today, I'm going to walk you through the e-learning called Journalism in the Box, the news story. The title Journalism in the Box was designed with a series in mind. Many other lessons can be created under the same title. For example, Journalism in a Box editorial, journalism in a box, future story, journalism in a box, captions, and etc. The problem identified in this case was lack of engagement due to the long lessons, students' lack of skills to complete the lesson independently, extended time for complete the lesson. The solution is to create a series of short lessons to keep the topic well explained. The students engaged with the completion of one assignment by the end of each lesson. So in the first slide, the narrator will explain that this is the first lesson of a series dedicated to students from 7 to 12 grades. It also explains that the students will gain an important skill. In the slide number 2, you can find the objectives of this lesson, which is just 4 of them. You see here the objectives of this lesson, and they are: what is the news? This is just a sample of the narration. And then in the third slide, the topic is going to be explained, each objective. So here's what is the news story. And while the narrator is telling in very well detailed information what's the news story, the learner can click and find the definitions. It also includes a picture to visually explain what is first person, second person, and third person. In this slide, the learner will look at the picture and follow the explanation in the audio in details. The next one, the narrator explains the format of the news story. And the picture uses a visual tool for them to retain the concept. The name of the form of the story is Inverted Pyramid, and a picture of a real pyramid was used to retain the concept. Then, in this slide, the learner will get to know that the most important part of the story is called lead, and it is located at the top. So the same picture used before with an inverted pyramid was used here to remind them the format of the story. The lead is the most important part of the news story. It is the opening of any piece of journalistic writing. This is just a sample of the narration. Then the learner will check for understanding. The picture will give the learner a visual break between the lessons and the quiz. The quiz will be the next activity. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, different types of questions, and in the 5th slide, the learner will get the result. The following slide is a recap of the objectives of the lesson and an activity. The narration will tell the students to read the instructions from 1 to 5 and submit the file to the teacher. Congratulations! You have gotten to the end of this lesson. I hope you have gained news skills. Or should I say a new skill today? So in this last slide, the learner can get a certificate of completion A little bit of humor was placed for them to have a little fun by the end of the lesson. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time.